So what up guys, today I thought we're gonna be doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to take a few of the free online personality tests. And I wanted to do this video for a while now, but like my relationship with personality tests were pretty much these online, the free ones, like I did kind of when I was bored, and I didn't really look at them kind of seriously, and I'm still not gonna take them seriously, but like the only test that I took seriously somewhat was the Big Five personality test, and I did it from Jordan Pearson, understandmyself.com. I'm not sure if like it's like his test or not. Like I know that he didn't invent the Big Five personality model, but like I did that test for $10, and but I kind of did it when I was working in a pizzeria, and I was a driver, and there were not many deliveries to do, so I just sat in the corner and I did it with distractions and stuff like that. So like I don't know how well I did it, but today I'm going to try out to take a few of these most popular personality tests that are for free, and I think we're going to start off with this. This is the test that is based on the Big Five personality traits, but like it's free, so I'm not sure how much it actually like qualifies to be like accurate for your personality. I'm not sure, but I'm just doing all of this for fun. So let's just start off with the first question, and that is, I am a warrior. I guess I do overthink sometimes. I guess I'll take that as a plus, because that's the system here. I make friends easily. I guess I do make friends somewhat easily. Like I remember in the past, I used to say that, I'm this introvert guy. And like in school, in high school, I was this extrovert. But then quarantine happened, and like I became kind of an introvert, more just going away from people. And I'm not sure if that was like depression or something, or but ever since I started jiu-jitsu, I've kind of regained myself to kind of be more with people, and I also kind of feel bad when I'm isolated alone. So I'm sure that is like a trait of me being an extrovert, but I'm still kind of not sure where I fit in there. Maybe I'm 50-50, not sure. Okay, let's go to the third. I have a vivid imagination. I guess I do kind of have it. Like I'm not gonna press strongly agree unless I really strongly agree. I want to do this as accurately as I can. So I trust others. Okay, I guess I'm not the type to kind of not trust people. So I guess I trust people. I complete tasks successfully. It's 50-50. I tend to procrastinate. I get angry easily. I guess I do. I guess I do. Like ever since stoicism, like it's been better, but kind of more annoyed and irritated, maybe not that angrily. So I guess it's 50-50. I think art is important. Seven. I really enjoy large parties and gatherings. Like that's the thing. That's the thing with me being an extrovert, is that I don't really enjoy these things. I'm not sure. Ever since I quit alcohol and smoking, like the group of people that I hang out with and went to parties just vanished. So like I'm not really sure how much, and I still like don't enjoy large parties and gatherings. I guess I don't really enjoy. I think art is important. I guess 50-50. I sometimes deceive others to get my own way. Okay, let's get back to the art. I think art, let's say plus, because, well, art can be many things, but whatever. So sometimes I deceive others to get my own way. In the past, I remember taking the Triad test, and there was like this option to say that, like, I found out that, okay, we're going to get to the triad test, so then we'll see. But I sometimes deceive others to get my own way. Let's say this, because, well, let's say my little sister, maybe I kind of white lie to her sometimes to kind of, I'm not sure if that's like a lie. Like, that's weird. Like, sometimes it's, I guess I don't actually. So that doesn't really count when I think about it. Whatever. I don't like things to be a mess. I like to tidy up. That's like 100%. I often feel sad. Okay, I'm not always positive. That's for sure. Not always happy. I like to take charge of situations and events. I guess so. Yeah, that's the trait in the Big Five personality model. Is this is the, I think, the assertiveness of the extroversion. Because like every single five personality trait has two of these subtypes. I'm not sure how to call them, but like in extroversion there is enthusiasm and assertiveness, and I have both of them kind of high. So that's like an indication why am I more of an extrovert than an introvert of what I thought I was. But yeah, I do like to take charge of situations and events. I kind of have this leadership in me, leader thing. I experience deep and varied emotions. I guess I sometimes experience that, but not too often. I love to help others. Like, this personality test is gonna reveal a lot about me to all of you guys, but like, I think I'm more of a selfish person. Like, I do like helping others. I like it. But I'm never too sure if when I'm helping someone, if I'm doing this for my own sake more or to help them more. But let's do this 50-50. Because I love to help others, like that's pretty strong. So I guess I like to help others, but not love to help others. Like, I'm not going to prioritize others instead of me. Like, I guess it depends on the situation. So I guess, like, if there was somebody who's, let's say, I don't know, fell on the sidewalk and a bike is coming and is gonna run over them, like, I'm gonna go and help them. But I don't know, I'm not sure. I always keep my promises. That's for sure. Well, to my little sister, I said to her that I'm gonna play board games with her one day, and I didn't. So I guess I don't always keep my promise. I find it difficult to approach others. Now, that's false. It's easy for me to do that. I'm always busy, always on the go. Not always. I prefer variety to routine. Not really. I love a good argument. Well, I guess 50-50. I love a good argument, a good fight. Maybe. Not sure. I love a good argument, a good fight. I kind of like, not like conflict, but I don't know. I'm feeling putting a plus here, but I don't really have any arguments. I work very hard. Like, there's the thing with me that when I was a teenager in high school, I didn't have much ambition. I was kind of lazy. But nowadays, I still procrastinate. I still not, sometimes not put in the work. I guess that's part of my personality. But when I do kind of, every day I put in some kind of work. But sometimes I kind of go above and beyond and work extremely hard. So I'm not sure, like, if this is like usually I work very hard, or like I'll put it as this plus minus. I will overindulge at times. Yes, that's for sure. That's type of me. Like, I could be on a diet and then one day I just break down and just eat McDonald's and a lot of bad stuff. So I do kind of have this impulsivity in me. That's probably the main reason why I'm on NoFap and not participating in those activities as much anymore, because, well, like I can get addicted pretty easily, and that's also a extroversion trait. So I love excitement. I guess it depends. I guess I do. I enjoy reading challenging books and articles. Don't really enjoy it. I know I have to read them, but I don't really enjoy it. I believe that I am better than others. I sometimes think that, like, I know this is gonna sound really bad, but like I want this to be as real as possible and want to be real with you guys. But sometimes I have this tendency to think that I'm better than others, and I know that I'm not. I know that I'm not. But sometimes I believe that. Like, I know that I'm not, but sometimes I have this personality thing in me. But okay, let's put that on plus. I'm always prepared. That's a plus. I panic easily. I guess I do kind of have this trait that something happens and I kind of start panicking. But okay, whatever. I'm a really cheerful person. I guess I am kind of 50-50. Tend to support progress and reform. I sympathize with the homeless. Not really. A bit. I'm very spontaneous. I act without thinking. No. I am impulsive, but I do think about that stuff also. Like, I'm not always spontaneous. Not very spontaneous, at least. I fear for the worst, I guess. 50-50. I feel comfortable around people. I guess I do feel comfortable. I enjoy wild flights of fantasy. Wild flights of fantasy. That means like that I enjoy like fantasy to an extreme. Like really fantasy. I guess 50-50. I believe that people basically have good intentions. Well, I do trust people, but I guess let's put that on 50. When I don't know, I'll just put it on 50-50, because when I do something, I always do it well. I guess. Yeah. I get irritated easily. Yeah, that's I get it irritated. Like stoicism, I'm trying to keep practicing that, but I always chat to lots of different people at parties. Well, I don't go to parties anymore, so let's imagine. Well, if I went there, I guess I would talk to people, but I see beauty in things that others might not notice. I guess I do. I don't mind cheating to get ahead. Oh, that's like zero. I don't like cheating. I often forget to put things back in their proper place. It's a 50-50. I sometimes dislike myself. That's a plus. I try to be in charge to lead others. Yes. I am empathetic. I feel others' emotions. I do feel other people's emotions, but I don't really like sympathize with them, I guess. So, but I'm not also really empathetic. I'm actually kind of less empathetic. I guess I'll put that at 50-50. I'm concerned about others. I sometimes am. I tell the truth. Yes. I'm afraid to draw attention to myself. I guess not. I never sit still. I'm always on the go. I guess I am this kind of... I'm trying to become more calmer, but damn, it's hard sometimes. I guess I am never still. I prefer to stick with things that I know. Yes, that's for sure. But let's keep it at a plus, because I do experiment with different things also. I shout and yell at people. Not really. I do more than what's expected of me. I guess I do that. I rarely overindulge. No. I sometimes overindulge. I go out of my way to seek adventure. And this is a long test. I go out on my way to seek adventure. No, I don't really do that. I avoid philosophical discussions. No, I think highly of myself. I guess I do, but I also dislike myself. So, like that's that. I get the job done and carry out my plans. I guess I do that more often. Well, let's keep that at 50-50 because I do procrastinate. I become overwhelmed by events. Not really. I have a lot of fun. Let's keep that at a 50-50. I believe that there is no absolute right or wrong. I'm not sure, but I don't think that there is no absolute right or wrong. I think there is, but maybe it varies on the situation. I feel sympathy for those who are worse off than myself. 50-50. I make rash decisions. 50-50. I'm afraid of many things. Not really. I avoid coming into contact with people if I can help it. I avoid coming into contact with people if I can help it. No. I love to daydream. That's for sure. Well, plus, I don't love to daydream, but I do daydream, so. Okay, I trust what people say. I guess I do. I handle tasks methodically. Methodically? What does that mean? Like, there's like a method to how I handle my tasks, or? I don't really understand this. I frequently lose my temper. I do. I have to be honest. I prefer to be alone. Sometimes I do. But I guess according to my personality, I don't. I do not like poetry. Yeah, I don't really care for it. I sometimes take advantage of others. I don't. I sometimes leave the place in a mess. No, but I'm not gonna do this like perfectly because nobody's perfect, and maybe I guess sometimes I leave my place in a mess. Leave the place in a mess. What does that even like? You can't really know. Like what if I don't make my bed and everything else is clean? It's still a mess, or okay? I sometimes am down in the dumps. Does that mean I'm sad sometimes? I guess I am. I take control of situations. Yes. I rarely notice my emotional reactions and feelings. No, I notice it. I am indifferent to the feelings of others. I guess I'm 50-50, but I break rules. I guess I'm more of a disagreeable person. This is actually, the test is going to tell it, but I do break rules. I don't like when, there's authority and they saying to me, and if it's something that I really disagree with, I'm not gonna just sit there and take it. So I'm gonna do it something that breaks the rules in that situation. I only really feel comfortable with friends. Yes, I feel comfortable alone, but not only. I do a lot in my spare time. What does that mean? 50-50. I dislike changes. I guess I don't really like a lot of changes. I insult people. Sometimes I do. I guess. What do you mean insult people? I don't say to them like, this and this and this curse words. But let's say when we're in an argument and I say some, I guess I don't then. Thought like it was in the argument that I do just enough work to get by. That's a no. I do more. I believe myself that I do more. I easily resist temptations. 50-50 now. I enjoy taking risks. I guess depends on the situation. I have difficulty understanding abstract ideas. I guess if they're too abstract, I do. I have a high opinion of myself. Let's keep it 50-50. I waste my time. I sometimes do. I feel that I'm unable to deal with things. No. I love life. What does that even mean? I love life. Love existing? I love being? Or it's 50-50, I guess. Sometimes I don't love life. I believe laws should be strictly enforced. I guess. I am not interested in people's problems. I am kind of interested. I rush into things. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I get stressed out easily. I guess I more get stressed out more than the average person. I keep others at a distance. Sometimes. I like to get lost in thought. That's okay. I'll put that as a plus, but that doesn't mean I don't love it. I like whatever. I distrust people. So I don't trust people. I don't know. I think I trust people, as I said earlier. I know how to get things done. That's for sure. I know how to get things done. I'm not easily annoyed. I'm kind of easily annoyed. I avoid crowds. I don't avoid crowds. I do not enjoy going to art galleries or exhibitions. Yes, I don't like that. I sometimes am an uncooperative. I hinder other people's plans. Not really. I leave my bits and pieces and belongings around. No. I feel comfortable with myself. We're almost to the end. Okay, 20 more questions. I feel comfortable with myself. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I wait for others to take the lead. No. I take the lead myself. I don't understand people who get emotional. Yes, I don't really understand when somebody's really like emotional. I don't have time for other people. Well, depends. I sometimes break my promises. I don't break my promises. I'm not bothered by difficult social situations. I'm not bothered by it. I don't like crowds of people and those social situations, but I am not bothered by them. I react slowly. No, I react quickly. I am attached to conventional ways. I guess it depends. Conventional ways always to go just to university, but I'm also doing YouTube, which is kind of different than most people, than the average person at least. So I guess 50-50. I always even the score with others. Even the score, that means like kind of I take revenge on them if somebody does something to me bad or good. Let's keep that 50-50 because, well, I don't really take revenge on people, but I do good thing to them if they do good stuff to me. Yeah. I sometimes put little time and effort into my work. No, I'm unable to control my cravings. Sometimes I'm not. I like action and danger. I do like that. I'm not interested in theoretical discussions. I'm interested, kind of. I like to talk about my qualities. I like to do that. I have difficulty starting tasks. Yeah, well, a bit. I remain calm under pressure. Not always. I look at the bright side of life. Stoicism or Morofari, but sometimes I'm not able to do that. I believe that we should be very tough on crime. Yes. I try not to think about the needy. Try not to think about the needy? What is it? The needy, like, who wants some? Not sure how to answer. I act without thinking. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So, okay, let's see. Okay, I am a male. My age is, I'm 21. I am from, is that like, what does that mean? Like, okay, I know where I'm from, but how's that gonna help? Okay, whatever. My education level, I guess I haven't finished college or university, so I guess high school now. You're taking this test. For insight into myself, I guess. What is your current employment status? I guess I'm self-employed, if that's like YouTube stuff. in what labor sector are you working? Oh, damn. Okay, wait. I guess media here. No? I'm not sure. I guess this is like the closest thing. How well are your daily tasks and work activities fit you? I guess at 8. Was your official job title YouTuber? No? Wait, there was like official job title. I guess then kind of filmmaker then? No? Oh my god, there's so many choices. I'll put on entertainer. Yes, let's do that. Okay, what do we get? So here we are. We have openness to experience, which is connected to intellect, 11. So I guess I'm not that smart. Conscientiousness, 56. Okay. That is about how hard I work. Extroversion, 74. Okay. Agreeableness, 37. I'm kind of surprised about agreeableness because I'm not that agreeable, but I guess I did put on a few questions that were suggesting towards that. But natural reactions, what is that? Natural reactions? I mean like neuroticism? That's the only trait that's missing. Okay, let's see here. Openness to experience. Traditionalist, down-to-earth, practical, conservative, prefers traditional outlooks and technical problem solving. Range is low, percentile 11. And describing a high-range scoring person, imaginative, open-minded, experimental, prefers creative, conceptual problem solving. Okay, so I guess I'm more of a traditionalist. Well, I do kind of create something here on YouTube, so I do have creativity in me, but okay, whatever. So conscientiousness, spontaneous, disorganized, prefers flexible plans, dislikes precise detail. I am kind of disorganized. I'm not really that disorganized. If we're talking about this, like the subtype that is orderliness, because there's two types to conscientiousness. There's orderliness and industriousness. And I'm more orderly than industrious, I guess. But here I'm in the middle percentile. Okay. Extroversion, reserved, formal, serious, quiet. Prefers working alone, avoids direct leadership roles? Me? Oh, I'm stupid. This is describing a low range and where I am, like I'm in the middle of conscientiousness. Okay, so I do have traits of being disciplined and efficient and stuff like that, but I also have traits of I thought that like on the left here it said about mine. Okay, sorry. So extroversion, I'm on the high then, 74 percentile. I'm outgoing, friendly, assertive, likes working with others, enjoys direct leadership roles. That's no surprise there. Let's say agreeableness, I guess I'm in the middle. But I am hard-headed, I am skeptical, I am competitive, proud, prefers competition over cooperation. Yes, that's me, but I do have some kind of level of empathy. It's strange that it's in the middle because I'm actually low on when I took it from Jordan Peterson, but okay, natural reactions. So yes, this is neuroticism, I'm guessing. I'm 64, so I guess that's okay. It says in the middle. So I'm not easily upset in stressful situation, relaxed, resilient, calm, which is not really me, but experiences negative emotional reactions and feelings of anxiety, prone to worry, easily upset. So it's kind of mixed of both of those things. And yeah, what is this? Understanding the scores. Yeah, okay, I understand. Okay, good. So that's done with this one. Let's jump to the other ones. I like Big Five personality test. I guess that's pretty much, yeah, that's me. But like I'm not sure how much this free test actually is accurate enough. So I don't know, but this one has been very long. Let's jump to the other quicker ones. Okay, guys, we have the 16 personalities free personality test, and I think everybody has done this in the past. It's really popular. But let's just jump straight into it. I regularly make new friends. I have a tendency to easily make friends when I need to and when I want to, but on the regular, I don't really. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. I guess I do. I guess I do. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. I've seen this video of Jordan Peterson crying, and it made me cry too. So, I guess when it's in real life, like not something that I care about, I don't really. Let's put that here. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. I don't really do that. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. I guess that's true, but I do introduce myself when, like, I'm trying to just do this from memory because I've not been in a party or social event in a long time. But whatever. Next, you prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. Yes, you are very sentimental. Does that mean like I'm not sure what sentimental really means. I guess it's more of I kind of know what it means, but I can't really explain it, but I guess I'm not that. You like to use organizing tools. I'm not that. Well, like this. You like to organize tools like schedules and lists. Yes. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yes. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. I guess that's pretty easy for me. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative works. I guess I kind of enjoy that. You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. 50-50. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning at a particular. No, I don't prefer to do that. I sometimes do that, but that's not my preferred way of dealing with every day. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. I guess I worry about that more. So I guess no. Because I kind of worry sometimes. You enjoy participating in group activities. It has its pluses, but you like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. That's cool sometimes, but not really. Your happiness comes from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. Not really. You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. I guess I have that problem sometimes. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Yeah, I guess I overthink. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. I disagree with that. You are definitely not an artistic type of a person. I guess, as I said, like I make YouTube videos, so that's kind of an imagination process I do take in these creative activities, but I'm not gonna consider myself being this artist person. So I guess like I am like this. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? Yes. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Yes, I prefer to do that. That doesn't mean I always do that, but I do prefer it. You enjoy watching people argue. I guess I have this tendency to kind of... Yes, it's like interesting. It's like that morbid curiosity or whatever it's called. To have kind of enjoy. I guess. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Not always. Your mood can change very quickly. Sometimes, but not really. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. Yes. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. I do procrastinate, but I don't procrastinate that much as to the last possible moment. But sometimes I do. So let's say plus. You have always been fascinated by the question of what if anything happens after death. Yes, I'm fascinated about that. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Well, sometimes I guess more a bit with people, but whatever. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. No, I don't lose. You find it easy to emphasize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. I guess not then. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. 50-50. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. I guess I second guess it a lot. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. No. I just need a house medical department TV series. That's what I need. You enjoy going to art museums. Disagree with that. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. I guess I do have some empathy, but you like to have a to-do list for each day. Yes. You rarely feel insecure. You rarely feel insecure, I guess. Sometimes feel insecure. You avoid making phone calls. I don't avoid that. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. I disagree with that. In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. A bit, but not always. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Not always. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Yes. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. You rarely contemplate? No, often. I do that every day pretty much. Okay. Your emotions control you more than you control them. 50-50. I'm still in the process, but I sometimes get emotional. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault. I guess I don't kind of add to the situation, I guess. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Disagree with that. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. Disagree with that. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Work, I guess. You believe that, well, not really. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. I guess those philosophical questions like, why are we here? You know? Like, or what human is or whatever. I don't really like those philosophical questions, but I do like that the meaning of life and something that we can actually use in here while we are still alive. That's what I prefer. But believe that pondering is, I guess a bit, but philosophy is awesome. So you feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. Not really. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. I do understand their emotions. You often feel overwhelmed, I guess. You completely You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Not always. You're very intrigued by the things labeled as controversial. It depends. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. I guess not. You struggle with deadlines. Sometimes I do. You feel confident that things will work out for you. I do feel that. I am male, not other. Okay, what? Executive personality. Last time I did, I was architect, I think. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's on the right. Okay, extroverted. I'm more extroverted. No surprise. More observant than intuitive. Okay. Thinking more than feeling. Judging more than prospecting. Not sure what that means. More turbulent than assertive. Okay, is there something that you explain to me, or what does that mean? Oh, holy crap, there's a lot of stuff in here. I didn't quite remember it being so, like, deep. Okay, but I'm not gonna read everything. Let's read some of it. Conclusion. Yeah, let's read the conclusion. Okay. Few personality types are as practical and strong-willed as executives, known for their reliability and administrative skills. Executives are good at creating and maintaining a secure and stable environment for themselves and their loved ones. Executives' dedication is invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth. Yet executives can be easily tripped up in areas where their rational and practical approach is more of a liability than an asset, whether it is finding or keeping a partner, learning to relax or improvise, reaching dazzling heights on the career ladder, or managing their workload. Executives need to put in a conscious effort to develop their weaker traits and additional skills. What you have read so far is just an introduction to the complex concept, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So yes, this is the thing. Okay. I guess this is more for me than the architect. I'm not sure what the architect was. I think that's like more introvert type. I think I did it when I was kind of a bit depressed. But okay, so we're done with this one. Let's jump to the other ones. Now we have Jung Typology test. It's a free test based on Carl Jung's and Isabel Briggs-Myers personality type theory. I've read about the Jung Typology, but I don't remember how it works. Doesn't matter. Let's just do it. Okay. You're almost never late for your appointments. You're almost never late. Yes. You like to be engaged in an active and fast-paced job. I guess, yes. More than just. You enjoy having a wide... Now I'm going to try to really not to put 50-50 unless absolutely necessary. So now I'm going to try to actually really get into yes or no. So you enjoy having a wide circle of acquaintances. I guess not particular. You feel involved when watching TV soaps. If house is considered that, I guess yes. You're usually the first to react to a sudden event, the telephone ringing, or an unexpected question. Yes. You feel that the world is founded on compassion? No. You think that everything in the world is relative? I'm not sure what this means, so I'm going to leave it uncertain. Strict observance of the established rules is likely to prevent attaining a good outcome. Strict observance of the established rules? I guess not all the rules. It is difficult to get you excited. No, I get excited easily. When making a decision, you rely more on your feelings than on analysis of the situation. When making a decision, you rely more on your feelings. You often think about humankind and its destiny. No, I don't really worry about that. You believe the best decision is one which can be easily changed. This one is hard. Not sure about this one. Believe in this decision is easily changed. I guess uncertain. You often ponder the root cause of phenomena and things. No? You prefer to act immediately rather than speculate about various options. Yes, I'm more of a doer than a thinker. You trust reason rather than feelings. I do believe myself to do that more, although I am impulsive. You are inclined to rely more on improvisation than on prior planning. No, no, but not as strong. No. You spend your leisure time actively socializing with a group of people, attending parties. No. You usually plan your actions in advance. Yes, your actions are frequently influenced by your emotions. No. You are a person, someone reserved and distant in communication. No. You know how to put every minute of your time to good purpose. I know how to do that. That doesn't mean I do it often. You often contemplate the complexity of life. Yes. After prolonged socializing, you feel you need to get away and be alone. Yes. You often do jobs in a hurry. No, I don't often do that. You easily see the general principle behind the specific occurrences. What does that even mean? I'm not. You frequently and easily express your feelings and emotions. No. You will find it difficult to speak loudly. No. You get bored if you have to read theoretical books. Like uncertain, like I'm all yes and no. I guess I'm more yes. I'm more bored. You tend to sympathize with other people. No. You value justice higher than mercy. Yes. You rapidly get involved in the social life of a new workplace. Yes. The more people you speak to, the better you feel. No. You tend to rely on your experience rather than on theoretical alternatives. Yes. When it comes to this example, as a rule, you proceed only when you have clear and detailed plan. Yes. You easily empathize with the concerns of other people. Yes. Not easily. Often you prefer to read a book than go to a party. I guess not if there was like decision. But I don't go to parties, but if there wasn't a decision, I guess I would probably enjoy going to a party more than reading a book. When with a group of, I'm just tired already. When with a group of people, you enjoy being directly involved and being a center of attention. I guess I like that. You are more inclined to experiment than follow familiar approaches. Not always. You are strongly touched by the stories about people's troubles. Yes, deadlines seem to you to be of relative, like this one, because that's not more empathy, but like about stories about people's troubles. That could be a story in the movie or somebody who's working hard, who's struggling, and also have the same kind of ambition to kind of have work as a virtue and just push in life, try to kind of this hero's journey, try to get to the top. I kind of get touched by those stories. But let's see if somebody else is talking about a story, I don't really get touched by it. But in this example, I think that's like what it means, or I'm not sure. Deadlines seem to you to be of relative rather than absolute importance. No, they are important. You prefer to isolate yourself from outside noises. Yes. For you, it is easier to gain knowledge through hands-on experience than from books or manuals. No, but I am practical, but Not always. You think that almost everything can be analyzed. Almost everything? Yes. For you, no surprises is better than surprises, bad or good ones. I guess I'm more of a, I like kind of keep things stable. You take pleasure in putting things in order. Yes. You feel at ease in a crowd. Yes. You have good control over your desires and temptations. I guess I have good control, but not great control. You easily understand the new theoretical principles. Yes. You usually place yourself nearer to the side than in the center of a room. No. When solving a problem, you would rather follow a familiar approach than seek a new one. Yes. A thirst for adventure is something close to your heart. No. When considering a situation, you pay more attention to the current situation and less to a possible sequence of events. Not always. I'm uncertain on this one. When solving a problem, you consider the rational approach is the best. Yes. You find it difficult to talk about your feelings. Yes. Your decisions are based more on the feeling of a moment than on the thorough planning. No. But not always. You prefer to spend your leisure time alone or relaxing in tranquil atmosphere. No. You feel more uncomfortable sticking to conventional. You feel more comfortable sticking to conventional ways. Yes. You are easily affected by strong emotions. Not easily, but I am. You're always looking for opportunities. Yes. As a rule, current preoccupations worry you more than your future plans. Yes. It is easy for you to communicate in social situations. It is easy for me. That doesn't mean I really like it. You rarely deviate from your habits. Yes. You willingly involve yourself in matters which engage your sympathies. You willingly involve. No. No. You easily perceive various ways in which events could develop. Yes. Let's see. Okay, I am extrovert 25% on this one, so not that high as the other tests. Sensing 12%, thinking 28%, and judging 53%. You have moderate preferences of extroversion over introversion. You have a slight preference of sensing over intuition. Okay? You have moderate preference of thinking over feeling. I get that. That's true. You have moderate preference of judging over perceiving. Okay, so everything is pretty moderate. Okay. Okay, so I guess I have a moderate preference of extroversion over. I think that's right. Like, I'm not fully extroverted, although I have those traits. You have a slight preference of sensing over intuition. I guess that means like more of a being more impulsive or not. And I guess I have that. Okay, whatever. You have moderate preference of thinking over feeling. I guess that's true also. You have moderate preference of judging over perceiving. Moderate preference of judging over perceiving. I guess so. Yeah. Okay. On to the next one. Now we're on the Dark Triad test. The Dark Triad test is a personality inventory that explores the socially undesirable traits of narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. The Dark Triad test is often used by police and courts, in psychiatric wards and evaluations, and even in big corporations. And and pretty much it's a test about your evil sides. So, I have good relations with my family. Oh, sorry, I have to turn this off. I have good relations with my family. Not really. Not really. I am cynical. I guess I'm more cynical. Wait, what? Oh, that's bad. Okay. I use lies to get my way. No. I don't lie. I get moods where I act on a whim, thinking little of the consequences or risks. Sometimes, yes. There are these moods. Well, rarely, but It happens. I often lack remorse. I guess not. I don't always worry about somebody. I'm not as upset as others when someone dies. I guess I'm not. I'm especially motivated towards making friends with famous people. I guess. I avoid direct conflict with people who may be useful to me in the future. I guess. I dominate social situations. I guess I do. Yes, I do dominate them, but I need to. Caring about the morality of your actions is for losers. I disagree with that. I, I have often been called careless or insensitive. I guess I have been called that. I have grandiose tendencies. Grandiose tendencies, what does that mean? Like, I'm more of a, I have grandiose tendencies. I guess I do that before talking about like making it and making a lot of money or being famous. I guess I have a tendency for that. That's considered grandiose tendency. So I easily lose my temper. Let's keep that at minimum, because ever since Stoicism I've kind of been good with that. All people are deserving of basic respect. Basic respect, I guess if that's politeness, yes. Being ethical is more important than getting ahead in the world. Not always for me. Not always. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go and lie and make my way up unfairly, because like ethical, what does that mean in what situation? Well, let's keep it at 50-50. I look down on people who unwisely share their secrets. I guess if they, yeah. I deserve to have great recognition, acknowledgement, and success come my way. I value that. I despise people who can't control their emotions. I do sometimes not this. I guess not despise them, or I'm gonna put agree, but kind of dislike people who can't just kind of take a hint when they're too emotional. I've never been in trouble with the law. I don't think I was in trouble with the law. Maybe like, trouble, like what does that mean? Like I was not a prisoner, but I was stopped by the police one time, I think. Well, let's put that on disagree. I get frustrated easily. I guess I sometimes tend to do that. I exploit others towards my own ends. No, I don't do that. I can enjoy picking on losers. No. I manipulate others to get my way. I don't really do that. I do what I want and do not feel particularly obliged to anyone. Yes. I expect special favors from others. Sometimes I do. I feel that I am more special than others. That sounds bad, but sometimes I do think like that. I want to keep this real. Others should pay special attention to me. I guess I want that. I have grand sense of self-importance. That's 50-50 because I fantasize about extraordinary prestige or status. I do fantasize about that. Most people are lazy and don't work hard unless they have to. I think that. I keep track of sensitive information that can be used to hurt people at a later time. Oh my god, now that's psychopathy. But I don't do that. I mislead people so as to look better in their eyes. No. I am better than others. I know I'm not. Like I can think that way, but I'm not. I am not better than others. I can think that I'm better than others sometimes, but I'm not. I'm egocentric. I guess I'm more egocentric. I want others to admire me. I guess I want that. I use insincere flattery to get my way. No. finish. Okay, let's see. Okay, narcissism, 73% boys. So, damn, this video is gonna expose me. But, damn, I'm trying to work on that. I want to keep this real, you know. I don't want to mislead you guys. Not just to put anything and just say, oh, look at me, I'm so great. No, I have my flaws. Narcissism, 73% Machiavellianism, I can't pronounce that. Okay, psychopathy, 67. I guess, what? Average, 57%. Okay, so there's an explanation of the traits. Narcissism, okay, I guess we all know what narcissism is, 73%. Machiavellianism, that's what I wanted to know because I don't quite remember this one, is characterized by a duplicitous, don't know how to pronounce that, interpersonal style, a cynical disregard for morality, and a focus on self-interest and personal gain. People who score high on Machiavellism tend to be unemotional and take an instrumental view of others. They are therefore able to detach themselves from conventional morality and manipulate others. Highly Machiavellian individuals can be very patient with their deceptions due to their calculating nature. Like, I remember scoring a bit higher on this in the last time I did one of these. It wasn't this test, but was some of the Dark Triad thing. And Machiavellianism, I think, was higher because I do know how to manipulate somebody. I don't do it. I don't do it. But I do know how to do that. This is like that civilized monster idea, you know. I know how to manipulate somebody, but I choose not to do that. So that's why I think it's low in here. So psychopathy is identified by the telltale sign of shallow emotional responses. The underdeveloped effect of psychopaths endows them with high stress tolerance, low empathy, and little guilt, and prompts them to seek out extremely stimulating activities, sex, violence, drugs, or financial risk, resulting in impulsivity and a disposition towards interpersonal conflict. Personality traits associated with psychopathy include a lack of empathy or remorse, antisocial behavior, and volatility. Okay, so, damn. Psychopathy is pretty high, but population... Oh, I didn't even see this. Population average is the gray one. Okay, so I guess Machiavellianism for me is lower than the average, but everything else is a bit higher. So, guys, I promise I'm not a psychopath, but I do have low empathy, and I guess I am impulsive, like it says here. I guess I seek out stimulating activities, but not violence, not drugs, not financial risk. I guess, but sex, no. In the past, I don't know how to feel about this one. Okay, guys, you know, don't take all of these too seriously. That doesn't mean I'm okay. Well, let's find out specifically, because the next one is a narcissistic personality disorder test. So let's do that now. Okay, the 3-minute narcissistic personality disorder test. Let's go. Do you ever experience an exaggerated sense of self-importance that frequently involves the need to exaggerate your talents or accomplishments? I'm tired, I don't even understand what that means. Do you experience an exaggerated sense involves the need to exaggerate your talents? I guess sometimes I do that. Do you believe that you are special and unique and can only be understood by or should be associated with other, especially or high status people or institutions? Sometimes I think that, I guess. Do you find that you constantly have a willingness to take advantage of others to achieve your own goals? Willingness? Does that mean like I think about it? Or does that mean I act on it? I'll put this as rarely because I'm not sure what that means. Willingness. Let's Google what willingness is. Let's not mess this up. Let's not be a narcissist here. The quality or state of being prepared to do something. Prepared. So prepared. Like you're preparing to take advantage, then never. I know how to take advantage of people, but I don't do that. Do you require excessive admiration from others? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do, let's be real. I guess that's kind of goes from my thing that, when I said like, I don't want, because I'm disagreeable, I don't want to go to university. That's what I said when I finished high school, and my parents kept pushing me, and I went, and I then didn't go again. Like I kind of dropped out of that art university that sucked. But like now I kind of have this, I want to prove to everybody that I can make on this YouTube, then I can make, like, I can kind of, I don't know how to say this, like reform my personality to kind of rise from that status when if you guys already know about the story of my ED in the past. But like I was really low status and I want to rise up. Like I want to keep reaching my ideal self. So I guess that's why I require that excessive admiration from others. Like I don't get it. And that's why I want it. I want to be a good man. Because, guys, I know deep in my heart that this is like, you don't really need it. And this is the stoicism, don't get caught in the fame and stuff like that. But here I want to answer like, what is my mind telling me? Like, I think I want that, but I know that I don't need that. Like, that's really weird to explain this. But it's like, it's the same thing with that, the Machiavellianism or whatever. It's like, I know how to like manipulate people, but I don't do that. And this is like the same. Like, I know that I don't need to be valued by somebody, or to kind of just have admiration, have compliments. But sometimes deep down, unconsciously, I think I do want that, which I need to fix. But let's get back to the test. Let's keep this real. Are you preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love? Yes, I do fantasize about that. Do you have a sense of entitlement from others that involve unreasonable expectations of especially favorable treatment or automatic compliance with their... This is second to the last test, and I can't understand. Do you have a sense of entitlement from others that involve unreasonable expectations of especially favorable treatment or automatic compliance with their expectations? Still don't know what that means. Do you have a sense of entitlement from others that involve unreasonable expectations or especially favorable treatment or automatic compliance with their expectations? Let's get back to it later on. Don't understand what that means. Oh my god. Okay. Do you find you are unwilling to recognize or identify with the feelings and needs of others? I guess often. I do that more often than not. Do others perceive you as arrogant or snobby? I guess rarely. I'm not snobby, not at all, but arrogant, maybe sometimes. So I'll put that as rarely. Do you find that you're often envious of others and or believe that others are envious of you? I do find myself sometimes being more envious when, let's say, when I'm scrolling Instagram and I see, Gary Vee or other high status people that like I want to have their life, and then I'm more envious. I don't believe that others are envious of me. So I guess you find that you're often envious of others, let's say often. And okay, let's get back to that. Where is that? Okay, do you have a sense of entitlement? Okay, this is a sense of me from others that involve the sense of entitlement from others and involve unreasonable expectations of especially favorable treatment or automatic compliance. I don't know still what that means. I'll put this at sometimes. I'm sorry, I don't know. Submit. Moderate indication of narcissistic personality disorder. You show some symptoms and or experiences consistent with patterns of behavior associated with narcissistic personality disorder, but not all. It's important to note that personality disorders are diagnosed when a pattern of symptoms manifests over time. It's a good idea to seek treatment from a licensed mental health practitioner to address your specific. This is not a diagnosis. Okay. So yeah, you see, this is not a diagnosis. I'm not a narcissist. I guess. Maybe I am. I don't know. Last test. Sociopath test. Okay, so this is from the same site. Let's go. Do you repeatedly lie to trick others for your own gain and pleasure? Never. Do you act impulsively? I often act impulsively. Do you fail to plan ahead? I never fail to plan ahead. Well, rarely. Let's put rarely. Do you consistently fail to fulfill work obligations? I often fail it. Do you consistently fail to fulfill financial obligations? I guess sometimes, but... Well, financial obligations, what does that mean? Like, I guess pay taxes and stuff? Well, let's put rarely. Have you ever engaged in criminal behavior? Never. Well, I did, I think, once stole from a store when I was like a kid. I just wanted to see how it feels, I guess. Why am I confessing this? But like I did one time steal, I think. So that's not never, but it's not rarely. Like I did that once. I regret it, but I was a kid. I was stupid. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, let's put it rarely. Do you find yourself unable to empathize with others dealing with difficult situations? Often. Not always. If you hurt someone else's feelings, do you lack remorse or guilt? Sometimes. That depends. It hurts someone else's feelings, like how? If it's insulting, if me losing my temper and insulting somebody, then yes, because it's my fault. But sometimes when we're in an argument and you just get hurt, like I'm not gonna feel bad for you. So let's put it sometimes. Are you aggressive? Sometimes I am. Do you engage in unnecessary risk-taking or dangerous behavior with no regard for safety of self or others? I rarely do that. Do you consider yourself superior to others? I often do that. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Do you use charm or wit to manipulate others for your own benefit? I don't do that. Please enter the text that you are human. No, I'm not. And submit. The text is not correct. Oh my god. I'm a robot. Okay, let's see. Please complete all the required fields. Yes. Press this one. And submit. I'm a low indication of antisocial personality disorder, so... Antisocial, I think that it also falls... like studied a bit of those disorder types, and I think that there's like 3 clutters to it. There's like antisocial, or not antisocial. Well, yeah, antisocial, which falls also into narcissism and those psychopathy traits. Not really sure. Sorry if I'm not saying it correctly, but like there are 3 main topics, and yeah, antisocial. Many people perceive this to be like somebody who doesn't talk to people or is isolated, but it's like antisocial is more of a personality disorder, is more of somebody who's breaks the rules and has low empathy, is a narcissist and stuff like that. So yeah, your answer suggests a low indication that the pattern of behavior you described is consistent with people who have been diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder. A person must be at least 18 years old to receive a diagnosis of antisocial personality disorder. A diagnosis of antisocial personality disorder will also not be given if the behavior occurred due to the symptoms of schizophrenia, bipolar. Okay. And we are done. Okay. This took way too long. I thought it was going to be more quicker than this, but... Okay, the conclusion. Okay, so I guess like this is the end of all those quiz. Probably you guys are tired. If you're watching this whole video, like good luck, but I am tired of just taking all of this. And what I found about myself, well, I am a narcissist. That's what I found, according to these tests at least. Big five personality didn't surprise me. No test really surprised me except for the Jung type, which I think Jung test, which was, I shouldn't close the windows, I should have saved the results, but whatever. I think that said that I was more introverted than extrovert, which, I don't know. Personality is still like a very interesting topic for me, but yeah, this was just kind of a fun experiment to do this. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please leave a like. It really helps me out, and subscribe for more weekly self-improvement content. Don't take this too seriously, for me at least. Like, I wanted to keep this real, but I am like, it's not that, when it said like you like helping people more or being like more selfish. I think that like my philosophical view is that more people are more selfish than they are altruistic, because, well, we all do what we want. I want to do this YouTube. I want to learn for myself. I want to study for myself to be good, and my future family. I can't be out worrying about all other people. I do like when I make no-fat videos, and I like when my videos help others. I like that, and I have a community for that, to help you guys, but I also learn by myself. So it's not like I'm not gonna sit here and just say, oh, I only do this for the people. No, you also have to take care of yourself. I think that many people do that, so I'm not different in that aspect. But yeah, guys, leave your comments down below if you've taken any personality tests and how did they went. Like, take the narcissistic personality test. Let's see how many of you guys are also narcissists. Don't judge me. So yeah, leave a comment for that, and you can follow me on Instagram if you want to contact me personally. Also, if you're in the giving mood, and support what I do here on the channel and want to help me out, you can do that. You can donate to me on Patreon and PayPal, and all the links to everything is going to be in the description down below. And thank you for watching this video, guys. So yeah, take care, stay on your journey, and don't take this too seriously. I'm not a psychopath. Maybe.